Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today, very exciting, I'm here at Charles Owen HQ and I'm very lucky to be able to see how they make one of my lovely helmets. So let's go check out the factory. We're here now at the start of the process, so this is where the shells are began to be made. The plastic's melted down and I'm going to have a go now. Right, so then at this point, to make sure there's as little waste as possible, any unused shells go in this machine here, where they get ground up again, and then what you can do is reuse the plastic for another shell. So I'm here now at the second stage, and this is probably one of the most important stages of the process. So this is the polystyrene moulding station, and this bit of the lining of the helmet is basically what will take all the impact, or a lot of the impact if you have a fall, and this is what will hopefully protect your head. Yeah, so it's a really fascinating process in there, and what I've just learned is that it's actually also very sustainable, because all the water used here is collected rainwater from the roof, and then any heat generated from that machine is then used to recirculate around the factory and heat the factory. At the next stage, which is the cutting department, and what happens here is they cut all the fabrics that you see, these little bits of fabric around the hat. It's all cut here, made to measure, so it fits perfectly. In an hour, I can cut enough fabric for up to 650 helmets, and because it's all computerized, it means there's next to no wastage on each cut of fabric. And what I've just been told is that any fabric that isn't used is then given to homeless shelters and used for blankets. It's really interesting to see just how sustainable this factory really is. We're here in the sewing department, and the team here do all the stitching for the helmet, so along the seams here, and then also the harness for the strap. So there's a massive attention to detail here. It looks like very skilled work. I'm not sure I'd be much good at it. Time for a fun part now. We're going to head over to the spraying station. I'm going to head into the spray station where I'm going to be spray painting this middle section of the helmet to match under the fabric. Let's hope we don't get too messy. I've got some lovely attire on to try and protect my clothes.
I think you missed a spot.
I did miss the top to start with, and that bit. So this here is an assembly station, and I'm going to be attempting to match up the liner with a shell. Okay. Right. I've overcooked it a bit. Right. There we go. Fairly straight. Wait, where's my shell afterwards?
What have we done with it?
Okay, right. Put that on. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. Right. Yeah, fill that top yellow off. Right. A bit nervous about this. I've let the straps get a bit deep. Needs improvement. I'll do. I'd wear that. Alright. So I'm here now in the testing lab with Matt Stewart, who is the head of innovation here at Charles Owen, and he's going to run us through a few of the testing procedures they go through to make sure that your helmets are extra safe. We've just done the flat and the hazard drop test, so let's see how the hat got on. Good. This is the crush test, and in this test there's about 800 newtons of force applied to the side of the helmet to try and replicate a sort of crush scenario. And this is the spike test, so let's see how the hat gets on. So this little gadget here is the stability pullback test, and basically what this shows is how important it is to make sure that your harness is done up properly. Because as you can see here, if it's too loose, not done it properly at the back, then as if your hat does get pulled back, it's going to expose your forehead, and obviously you don't want that happening in case you get hit. So although obviously this helmet's been thoroughly tested and is safe, like we say, if that harness isn't done up properly, it's not going to serve the full protection that you want. A couple of weeks ago I had a little fall on the concrete, so what we've done is brought the hat in and we're going to see how it coped and protected me during that fall.
Hit here and had a bit of a twist and a scrape. You've cracked the fiberglass. It takes quite a bit of force to crack the fiberglass. To crack the shell, it's really quite a knock anyway, and we can see some blooming inside in the fiberglass. So that means you see these patches here. It's looks like almost flour. Well, it's bubbles here almost. So that the fiberglass is delaminated, meaning it's done its job. It's cracked, and you've got small impression here on the actual EPS. So it's not the fiberglass, and it's been enough to knock into this. So it wasn't much of a knock. It was enough to damage the helmet. Well, yeah. The helmet's done its job, and you're okay. So I'm happy.
That's the main thing. Charles Owen have very, very kindly offered to do a giveaway of a Navy Air Raid, just like the one I made today. So if you'd be interested in that, head over to my Instagram page and find out how to enter. Here we have the final product. The hat looks great, really pleased with it. So I'm just going to get this packed up now in its nice bag and box. So actually this bag is made from 3 recycled bottles, so it's very environmentally friendly. And then also this box as well is sustainably sourced, so it's all in keeping with sort of the values that we like to hear about. So I've really enjoyed my day. I was very impressed with these handmade helmets in North Wales, and I hope whoever has this hat enjoys it. So we're at the last stage of the process now. We're in dispatch, and this hat's going to be sent somewhere worldwide. We're all done here then. I've had an amazing day here at Charles Owen. It's been so interesting to see just how much effort goes into each and every one of their hats and all the rigorous testing they put these through to make sure that we're safe when we're riding. So huge thank you to them. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. And if you want any more information about their hats, just head over to their website and I'll be sure to put the link below.